Scene: an old, dusty abandoned house. Broken glass crunches beneath your feet as you creep through the desolate halls. You push open a creaky door to reveal a room in shambles, filled with cobwebs and memories left behind. And then you see it, a leather-bound diary tucked away in a broken drawer, underneath the floorboards or maybe even inside a secret compartment in the wall. It's old, worn out and covered in strange symbols and markings. You open it to a yellowed, fragile page filled with faded ink and discover the first entry. Today, we begin our story, whatever your name may be. You push open the time-worn diary to its first page. And on the opening line, scrunched into the corner of the page, are the date and time. Day 1. I feel something strange in this house. May 1895, 3:27 a.m. A chill runs down your spine. Who wrote these words? And what secrets could this diary hold? And why do you have the sudden urge to continue reading? Voiceover. Sometimes secrets don't stay buried forever. This is the story of a diary that changed everything. The diary chronicles the lives of those who lived in the home you're currently exploring. And while most of it seems mundane, there are small details that make the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. Over the next few days, you read more of the entries, each dated precisely like the last. It becomes clear that whoever owned the diary is documenting every aspect of their lives. But something else stands out to you. There's a sense of dread underlying every sentence. There's a feeling that something sinister is lurking just outside their perception. They write about strange occurrences in the house, inexplicable sounds in the dead of night, objects moving on their own, fleeting glimpses of shadowy figures in the periphery. And then there are the dreams. Vivid, unsettling dreams that seem to bleed into reality. The diary writer describes a growing unease, a sense of being watched, stalked by an unseen presence. And then it gets worse. You turn the brittle pages, and the entries take a dark turn. The neat script becomes frantic, the sentences jumbled and incomplete. The shadows in the periphery become clearer, more defined. And the diary writer is no longer dreaming of the lurking figure in the corner of their eye. Now they're seeing it when they wake. The once familiar house is now a labyrinth of fear. Every creak of the floorboard, every whisper of wind through the keyhole is charged with menace. The diary writer grows increasingly desperate, their words spilling onto the pages, begging for an end to the torment, pleading for help in the face of an unseen terror. And then, horrifyingly, the final entry, the entity has claimed another victim. The diary lies open to the final page, the ink barely dry. The last word scrawled in a hand that is not your own. The terror in the diary's final pages mirrors the decay and destruction you see around you, the house, the town, the people. Was this entity real? What did it want? And how did it meet its end? What happened here? Suddenly, the questions aren't just about satisfying your curiosity. It's personal. The diary writer's story has become your story. And as you delve deeper, you uncover a truth so unsettling, so tragically human, that it will change you forever. You hear a floorboard creak above you. Startled, you look up to see a floorboard slowly descend from above, revealing a hollow space underneath. And then it clicks. The diary fell through that trapdoor all those years ago. You reach up and touch the cold, damp wood. This house isn't just a relic of the past. It's a living testament to a tragedy that unfolded within its walls. You can feel the weight of the stories, the joy, the sorrow, the secrets. The air grows heavy with emotion, whispering tales of lives once lived here. With bated breath, you listen intently. What secrets does the house hold? What stories does it yearn to tell? And then it happens. A floorboard above you creaks again. It's subtle, but it's there. A gentle tap, tap. Your heart pounds in your chest as you strain to listen. Could it be the spirits of the house reaching out to you? Are they trying to communicate, to share their stories, their pain? As you sit in silence, the house seems to come alive with whispers and murmurs. You can almost feel their presence, the echoes of footsteps, the faint strains of laughter and music. The house opens its arms, embracing you in a warm, nostalgic hug. In this moment, you're not just a visitor. You're a part of the story, connected to the lives that unfolded within these four walls. But then a sudden noise shatters the tranquility, a crash, a scream. Reality pulls you back. You're not really here. You're just exploring an abandoned house. The sun dips below the horizon, casting long shadows across the dusty floor. You stand in the center of the room, surrounded by the remnants of a life long gone. The diary in your hands feels heavy, a tangible link to a past that refuses to stay buried. You remember the diary's final entry, the terror, the despair, the unanswered questions. Who was the entity? What had it done? And most importantly, how was it connected to you? The house around you seems to sigh, its timbers groaning under the weight of untold stories. You're drawn to a window, the glass long since shattered, and gaze out into the darkening sky. The wind picks up, rustling the dead leaves outside and sending shivers down your spine. The air grows colder. As darkness falls, you find yourself in the very spot where the diary was discovered. The room is filled with shadows, and the silence is deafening. Then you notice something, a faint glow emanating from the diary in your hands. The pages are turning, the leather cover glowing faintly. Startled, you realize you're not alone. A presence fills the room, unseen, yet undeniably there. As you watch, mesmerized, the diary begins to move, floating above the ground, spiraling slowly, then faster. With a sudden burst of speed, it shoots toward the floor, slamming shut with a resounding thud. For a moment, everything is still. Then the diary bursts open again, and the pages begin to flip frantically, the words blurring together in a rush. And then, as if in slow motion, the diary begins to burn, the flames licking hungrily at the ancient pages. You reach out to stop it, but your fingers pass straight through the flames. The diary burns brightly, illuminating the room in an eerie orange glow. The fire spreads quickly, consuming the diary and leaving behind only ashes and a pile of charred bones. With trembling hands, you reach for the diary, but it's too late. The flames have spread, engulfing the room in a fiery embrace. The diary, once a portal to the past, is now a burning pyre, its secrets lost to the flames. You turn and flee, the burning diary and the crumbling house receding in your rearview mirror. The events of the day replay in your mind, a whirlwind of discovery, terror, and loss. The diary, the house and the dark secret it held have become a haunting chapter in your life. As you drive on, the road stretches endlessly before you, mirroring the uncertainty of your future. The diary is gone, its pages consumed by flames, but its words still echo in your heart. You've uncovered a truth that was meant to remain hidden, and now you must find a way to move forward, forever changed by the secrets of the burning diary. End scene.